Your live Weather Authority coverage starts right now.
Good morning, everybody, and happy Wednesday to you. Coming to you from a new location today for our digital studio on, of course, the big temperature plunge tonight and the wind factor as well for tonight and into tomorrow. So yeah, we're here in our podcast studio right now. We're actually doing some renovations to our typical studio. So I think we're going to be in here for a little while until that one is done. I like it though. I love this monitor. I like the setup in here. Really, really nice for showing you guys what we're expecting for our forecast. I've got to say, one of the wilder forecasts I've ever made for us here. Really crazy temperature drop on the way for tonight. Very strong winds expected tomorrow as well. And we're going to see plenty of rain also as we head through the day today. Hard to believe it. We are on the last or second to last day of February this year, and we are in the mid 40s or low 50s out there this morning. 46 right now in Portland, 46 in Wiscasset, we're 49 in Augusta, 48 in Lewiston, right around 50 down in Sanford. Rain continues to fall out there. If it's not raining, it's probably drizzly, misty, and foggy where you are. However, it is nice and mild out there for right now. So not too bad, just quite breezy at this time. And again, a bit damp. And that's how we will remain through the rest of the day. No major concerns today. Everything really starts tonight before midnight and continues into tomorrow. So again, good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Of course, we are talking about one of the most powerful cold fronts we can see here in Maine that's going to blast through the state tonight with some huge changes to the weather. So let's talk about what we are expecting in terms of our wind chill here as we head into tonight. Look at our temperatures through about 10 p.m., 11 p.m., even midnight, still very, very mild. But as we head past midnight, that cold front moves on through. Temperatures plunge, things will freeze up very quickly, and those wind chills drop as well. In fact, some of us will go from around 50 degrees to wind chills in the negative 10 range by tomorrow morning. So in 6 hours or so, some of us may feel 60 degrees colder. That is impressive. Not something you see in Maine very often. Something you'll likely more see out towards Colorado or in the Great Plains. A really impressive cold front headed our way for tonight. Hey, Klein, good morning to you up in Carrabassett. Depressing, right? I mean, the rain melting the snow away up there for the ski resorts. I've seen all the lakes have a lot of water on them now. All the lake ice is beginning to melt off. There's no cold in sight after tomorrow. It looks like we're going to be early. There's going to be an early end to the ice fishing season, to the snowmobile season, even potentially the ski season, depending on how March works out for us here. So yeah, not the best winter for winter sports across the state, and today's storm certainly not helping that in any way. So again, we're going to continue to see the rain off and on through the rest of the day, very mild, right around 50 degrees. We'll see sprinkles, drizzle if it's not raining where you are before that cold front comes in as we head into tonight. So here it comes as we head towards 9, 10 o'clock or so. It sweeps through around midnight. Here we are, 9:30. Notice temperatures still very mild in the 50s before that cold front arrives. Now again, it pushes through around or just after midnight, maybe with a burst of snow. The mountains could get maybe a couple inches out of this. The rest of us, we may see a coating, although accumulation looks unlikely with that snow chance tonight. The bigger story is the plunging temperatures from the 50s down to the 20s and teens very quickly as we head through the rest of the nighttime and we clear out tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock. Yeah, waking up to teens and 20s, but it will feel so much colder because tomorrow is a very windy day. Now, winds continue all through Thursday, beginning to taper off by the afternoon, although it remains cold all day tomorrow. Highs only in the 20s before things look to wrap up as we head into Thursday evening, with the wind at least looks much calmer by Thursday night. This is by far one of the craziest wind chill trackers I have ever seen here across Maine. Very, very mild. Again, through 9, 10 o'clock, even through midnight in some spots, it will still be very, very mild. However, again, after that cold front sweeps on through, watch these feels like temperatures. All right, near 50 in some spots, right? Boom, there goes the cold front. And by the time, boom, there goes the cold front. By the time we're waking up tomorrow morning, yeah, below 0 wind chills again. As I mentioned, some places will feel 60 degrees colder tomorrow morning. That is wild. Not something we see very often. Brings to mind that really wild February cold snap we had last year where we got very, very cold very briefly. This is similar, but of course it's so much milder to start out with, so we're not getting as cold with the temperature plunge, but it is actually pretty similar to what we saw with that event last year. So again, waking up to below 0 temperatures tomorrow doesn't warm up all that much for the afternoon. We'll only be around 10 to 15 degrees for our Thursday. Very cold, very windy out there before the winds do die down as we head into tomorrow night. Let's talk about, of course, the wind factor here is going to be a big deal. A wind advisory is in place until 3 o'clock tomorrow. Gusts up to 50 miles per hour are possible. And yes, unfortunately, does look like there could be some scattered power outages out there. We've seen the result of what this cold front has done off to the west, places like Ohio, into Kentucky, into Tennessee, even down into places like Mississippi, Alabama. Where that front is moving through right now, they've seen the winds that we are going to get tonight, and they've seen some power outages. So it does look like they will at least see some scattered outages tomorrow. Again, winds will gust up to 50 miles per hour from about midnight tonight until about 3 p.m. tomorrow. We'll see very strong winds. Let's talk about that wind potential. Very breezy today. It's a windy Wednesday, but it is not as windy as it will get tonight and into tomorrow. So the winds really pick up after midnight tonight. They're going to be very gusty through the day on Thursday, gusting up to 50 miles per hour before winds do look to finally die down as we head into Thursday night. So yeah, a lot of wind on the way here over the next 24 hours to 36 hours or so. Yeah, black ice going to be a huge concern here as everything freezes up. Again, a flash freeze looks likely where temperatures go from well above freezing to well below it very quickly. So any standing water will, of course, turn to black ice. And up where Klein is in Carrabassett Valley, very well could be even a couple inches of snow on top of that, where we could see some icy conditions as well. So overall, just a messy 24 hours on the way here with this big temperature plunge, some snow, and very strong winds expected through the day tomorrow. Now, winds, of course, lighten up by Thursday evening. It is looking much calmer out there. Let's talk snow potential. Klein up in Carrabassett. This is one little plus to this system in that we could get a couple, maybe even a few inches of snow. I wouldn't be shocked if a higher elevation spot sees upwards of 3 or 4 inches of snow. The rest of us not really going to see much in the way of any accumulation, but there could be maybe a quick coating of snow after midnight tonight. As Klein mentioned, all that's really going to do is just make that black ice even more of a prevalent threat for tomorrow morning if we do get a coating of snow. So that's going to be something to watch for tonight. But overall, it does not look like we're going to see a lot of snow out of this. It's the wind and it's the cold temperatures moving in that we're concerned about. Now, here comes the weekend after tomorrow. Of course, Friday looking nice, already warming back up. Saturday, also very mild, middle and upper 40s, and Sunday in the 50s. Yeah, it looks really mild by this weekend. Again, winter decided not to arrive in Maine this year, and it does not look to be coming in anytime soon. So let's talk about our 7-day forecast here as we head into the next 7 days. Again, no signs of any cold temperatures, absolutely whatsoever. Temperatures looking very mild through the weekend and into next week. Really, really depressing forecast if you are a winter weather fan or if you are hoping to get in some last-minute winter sports before spring truly arrives. Yeah, spring's already here. It looks like very mild this weekend and into next week. So good morning in Vassalboro, Skeet Smith there, 50 degrees, light winds, he says, no snow on the ground. I know. And it looks like pretty much everybody outside of maybe the high elevations, your snowpack will be gone after this event. Good morning to you, Barbie. Hopefully you're having a good day as well. Looks like not too bad for today. It looks like tomorrow is actually the more impactful day with the wind and the cold temperatures. So again, 1 day of our 7 days cold. Other than that, it is very, very mild and heading into next week. Hope you're ready for spring. It looks like it is arriving, or at least we're getting an early preview of it heading into next week, 40s and 50s through the weekend into next week. At least it'll be mild. I would love another snowstorm. I would love some more snow. We are about as low as we can get for a winter in Maine. And there's none on the horizon. So if you're hoping for an early spring, looks like the groundhog was right this year. And yeah, we are going to be seeing some more mild temperatures here heading into next week. So again, we got some wind, we got the rain, we've got even a little bit of ice potential tonight as things freeze up. It's going to be very windy out there tomorrow. Power outages are possible. Hey, Wanda, hopefully you're doing well. Oxford County, going to be very windy there. We could see gusts up to 50 miles per hour out of the northwest, and that will keep the chance of a scattered power outage or two in the forecast for the day tomorrow. So again, a pretty active 24 hours here. It's going to be a shock to the system when this cold front comes through tonight. It's going to be pretty wild. Not something we see too often here in Maine with such a powerful cold front sweeping through the state in a dramatic fashion like this. Normally we see temperature drops that are more gradual over a couple days rather than just in 6 hours. And that's exactly what we'll see again as we head into tonight. So again, have a great rest of your day, everybody. Your Wednesday looks fine. It's just very wet and mild out there. There could be some scattered outages though tomorrow. And again, we'll keep you posted on those winds, on this powerful cold front coming on through, and on, of course, the very mild temperatures headed our way for this weekend as well. So again, have a great rest of your day, everybody, and we'll keep you posted on this wild weather that's going to be moving through the state. Have a good one.